Welcome back here, 2015 Millennium World Cup. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Shelly Farmer and Nick Slowiak.
Hi.
So
Hi.
Here we go. We are now going to be watching the SPL final games.
No, this is
yet?
the Open Division 1
Open
finals.
Division 1.
Yeah. So we have RMG Symphony from Bratislava. Also has some Austrian players along their side, and they will be up against
Seattle Uprising.
Seattle Uprising, who you know very much about, Matty.
Yeah, they play in the States. They won semi-pro at the last event in the NXL, and they decided to just parlay that win, come right on over here.
Well,
Great start for RMG, straight into the snake. They've lost a player on D side.
Yeah, RMG definitely pushing up here into the snake. And they also have Bart Blonsky on their team, who's a big-time pro player. Used to play with Russian Legion, came out of New York, and now over here playing with his European friends.
Yeah, Bart's got. I think he's from that area. He's got some ties with family. I think I was talking to him earlier in the year over here in Europe. I could be wrong, but for those of you back home that haven't heard of him, he played for the Russian Legion, as Matty said, has multiple world championships with them.
Yeah,
he had
him and his brother Matt were phenomenal for years
a
on end.
solid 1-2 punch. But it looks like two bodies walking off from each team. Oh, as this guy gets clipped coming in the snake.
That is Bart, I think. That
But
just
the refs didn't see it.
no, he definitely got shot on his ankle.
And he definitely just got
he's
shot
out
in
now.
his face.
Oh, he got lucky with that one. That would have been a penalty.
And Alex Gray, who took second in the one-on-one to Kevin Klum on your screen right now. And Alex Gray was the one who's been doing all the damage here for Uprising. Now all the way down in the snake. He shot out Bart Blonsky, and now all the way on to RMG's side of the field.
And no need to do any more work as the rest of Seattle Uprising polish off the last RNG player. And it's Seattle Uprising here, but it's Seattle Thunder back home in the NXL.
Yeah, but Thunder, it's a different team.
I know, but it's Portland Uprising back home.
I know.
They're not, yeah.
I know, but you keep mentioning Thunder. That's like
I know,
an
I'm just
entirely
saying.
different group of dudes, and they don't really get along.
Well, it makes me wonder if maybe there are some guys over here playing with them. Are there? I didn't see their full roster, so that made me wonder. Right? Maybe they said, "Hey, we have some Seattle Thunder guys, that could afford to come over here." No,
nope, none of the guys. No, it's the Uprising team. There's none of the guys from Thunder over
I tried
there.
to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and I couldn't get it. Okay.
It's all good. So many teams, hundreds of paintball teams all around the world.
So we're in the pit cam now with RMG Symphony, and there's their coach. Now, Open Division 1 is race to 4, so it's the best of 4 points here in a 10-minute time bracket compared to the CPL. So it's a little bit different in the divisional sides of things in the Millenniums. And it stays like that until you reach the CPL. So it's race to 4 all the way through.
Yeah, and then also going to be having the Lucky 15s and Low Life. So a team from the UK, a team from Sweden.
Yeah, they're up next, and they are the finalists for the semi-professional league, SPL 2.
And you were saying yesterday, I believe, that Lucky 15s is kind of one of those up-and-coming teams in the UK.
Yeah,
It has
definitely.
a bunch of good young players on the team.
Yeah, they're basically like the factory team for the CPPS, which is the major tournament series in the UK, and they've been winning after winning and winning. I mean, they're beating Nexus, they're beating Tigers, who CPL teams haven't obviously had successful seasons themselves, but Lucky 15s are one of those teams, young players that are coming up through the ranks, so it's really good to see them and keep seeing them in the finals. If they win this game, they'll win the series.
And right now, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to happen.
As well as a World Cup title.
And there on your screen, you're looking at the boys from Seattle Uprising. Graham Arnold, Alex Borromeo, and Nate Schrader. Nate Schrader really helped his team out in a crazy move.
He did in Virginia.
So Nate Schrader played professionally for Omaha Vicious and the Los Angeles Ironmen, and now coming back to help build this team up with Tommy Tucker. Tommy Tucker, the leader of the group for Uprising.
So Open Division 1 is a little bit different to the semi-pro because this is open, as it suggests. So any team can enter any event. So it's the highest division here that's not locked.
Same division you play in, right?
Yeah, I play in this division with Poison Ivy.
So on the breakout.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
RNG player trying to make a move all the way around the corner up to the snake side and gets torched.
Yeah, he got murdered. And then another body dropping for RMG on that D side as well. So it's just Bart Blonsky alive on the snake side for RMG. Uprising, Nate Schrader doing work over there, I think, on your screen. Up on the D side, on his feet. You can tell he wants to make the move. Nate Schrader now shooting crossfield. Schrader definitely trying to earn this next spot. Doesn't want to go sloppy. So he gets across. Nice work by Nate.
When he chops up Bart Blonsky trying to make his move into the snake, looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah, did get that cross-build spot. So there's Blonsky coming off. And again, Uprising, here comes Gray. Alex Gray diving into the 50, and everybody's dead because Nate Schrader was going to town on that D side. So nice work again here by Seattle Uprising.
Yeah, it looks like RMG are trying to push it too early and walking straight into their lanes. Uprising seem to have this field nailed for this weekend.
Yeah, they definitely have their on the break shots, and it's kind of been the story, particularly in that last point. They lose their RMG, loses their body, coming over here snake side. Then they let Nate Schrader slowly but surely work up on that D side of the field, and he got a couple kills, and then Gray finished it off over here snake side.
Yeah, getting 2 kills on the break, Maddie, is definitely going to help you out.
Yeah,
especially on this field. And you know, with the way that Uprising's been playing all year, you know, I thought that Nate was just going to go the whole way. Like I pictured with the camera view we had there, that I pictured him running down the field in the finals in Virginia Beach. But you know, they know when to turn the pressure on, and you know they're going to see those bodies drop. It's like blood in the water, and the sharks are going to come feasting.
There's Schrader right there, the hero for his team at the last NXL event, and now continuing that solid play into the Millennium World Cup. And if they keep this going, there's Graham Arnold, Tommy Tucker, the leader of the squad, getting his boys ready to go. If they keep playing like this, they're definitely going to win this tournament right now, because those first 2 points look real solid.
Yeah,
It's really nice to see some American teams over here and entering the Open Division 1. And at this 2 points in the lead, they could be walking away with a World Cup championship coming over to Europe, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's what I was going to jump into. I wonder, I didn't have a chance to talk to them to see, like, hey, they just said, screw it, let's just go over to Paris and play. You know, let's head over here.
Pretty much.
Pretty much? Is that what you heard?
That is pretty much what they said. I mean, essentially they were like, look.
Because that's far. I mean, they're on the west coast of the U.S., right?
Yeah.
That's a trip.
It's definitely a trip. Now I got a chance to talk to them earlier about it, and they wanted a life adventure. You know, they really like the squad they got. They think that, you know, they eventually want to take that team pro. They're kind of wondering when they should do that. There's actually some talk amongst the team of whether they should go pro next year or not. So we may see them as a pro team next year in the States. We may not see them. It's still uncertain for them as their future as far as that's concerned. But as far as this trip was, I mean, they literally just said, look, we won the last event. We just took the money and we decided to come over here.
So,
oh,
nice.
That's what
Perfect.
they said, yeah. And they're like, let's just do it. You know,
well earned.
A lot of them have never been over here before, so.
That's really cool. I wonder if they'll be out in Paris tonight.
I guarantee you they will.
Yeah, they might.
Especially if they win.
Hopefully they,
So on the breakout, RMG losing a body, or slipping and falling him as he's trying to run out, but he makes it and clean, so.
They do lose a body headed out to the Dorito side, Maddie, so good again off the break shooting by Uprising.
Oh, the ref, Jabba, missed there. There's a headshot there on the snake player for RMG, right on the middle of his beanie. And he said, play on, clean.
Really?
Yeah, that's...
Bart getting away with one?
Yeah.
Oh,
the ref's seeing it now. Yeah, here comes the penalty.
It's
a little bit unfair because the ref did call him clean.
Yeah, that is frustrating as a player when you're in there. I mean, even if you are shot. I mean, if you're shot, you're shot.
Yeah.
But it's tough to be called clean and then be like, okay, I'm good. Because that's why you're going to continue to play, because you were called clean.
Exactly. That's harsh. But there we go. There's paintball.
There's Nate Schrader on that, trying to make his move up the D side again, doing so well over there for his team that last point. And now RMG really struggling here to keep bodies alive. They lose another one, back corner bunker, snake side. And Alex Grace is making his way up. And there goes, looks like Arnold up the center. So again, another flawless point here for Seattle Uprising. Now 1 point away from taking this World Cup victory.
Yeah, and they're pumped.
They're pumped as they go strutting off the field.
Yeah, they were all here during the one-on-ones watching Alex Gray because he made it all the way to the finals.
Yes.
And, you know, they were pretty pumped that he made it there, but he did lose to Kevin Klum. But yeah, man, it's a great story.
Yeah, great story, great backdrop. I still can't get over checking out the horse stables. That is Chantilly.
Still just can't believe that they built that huge, gigantic monolith of a building for 12 horses.
Yeah.
That's apparently the real story behind it.
It is. It was, I think it's 1834 or something like that. They built the thing for horses.
Last year we went to go tour this. We thought that was the castle. We walked in like, no, this is for the horses. And we're like, okay, well, we're not checking horses out.
Yeah, the castle's just around the corner. Do you see it when you drive in? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to get you over there, Maddie, if you haven't seen it.
No, I've been locked up here the entire time we've been at this event. But yeah, it's a gorgeous view up here. It's been an awesome event and seen some really good competition here at the 2015 Millennium World Cup. There's Bart Blonsky, legendary player from the States, and there's Nate Schrader who's feeling it right now.
Yeah.
He's definitely feeling it.
Very excitable young man.
He's got a rhythm going in there.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna be floating. Which I imagine they win this point.
No, they should feel pretty confident right now. I mean, they're up by 3, and they've been decimating RMG, and we really haven't seen any close points. And now RMG backs against the wall here. Need to get something going. Still have some time left, though. There's Blonsky.
You know, I think, Shelly, help me remember this. I think last year an American team came over and played OD1.
Every year there's an American team. Yeah.
I don't know if it was.
Well, we've had all sorts. I mean, for you to remind me now, I won't remember, but we have had American Army teams that like to come over. They, so they're posted out here in Europe. They'll decide to put a team in. But it's nice to see, like you said, Maddie, players like Uprising who win a tournament and then use the money to come over. Why not? Paintball's about traveling too.
It's about life
a lifestyle.
Yeah. So on the breakout all the way to the snake and gets taken out again. So the off the break shots locked in here for Uprising. They lose a body in the center. I think that's Tucker. And looks like a bunch of bodies walking off for Uprising. So this is a chance here for RMG to get something going here, put a point on the board, but they continue to lose bodies as well.
Yeah, only 1 body left for RMG as they lose 3 bodies on the break and 1 shortly after.
So Alex Gray doing a real good job of staying alive in that chaos over here. Snake side shoots what I believe is the last body. And you can see Alex is just nodding his head.
Alex Gray got at least a 3-pack here on the snake side.
Yeah, there he is right there. Alex Gray, the 2nd place in the one-on-one, and now about to win a World Cup victory here in Europe.
Pulls a Fedorov bounce off the back center to hit that buzzer.
You know, Alex Gray in the one-on-ones to get to to play Kevin Klum. It was one of those races where you see your opponent start streaking for the buzzer, and then instead of you have to make that decision. Do I now run
fight
for the buzzer? Yeah, fight or flight. Alex decided, because he felt he was close enough too, that he was just going to dig in, and it was literally inches. Both of them hit it pretty much at the same time, and Alex fully committed and hit his stomach, and he was on the ground for and then kneeling for like 5 minutes.
I've been there.
Yeah, it was a rough one for him, but he shook it off and came in, and then ended up losing to Kevin Klum. But man, congratulations to Seattle Uprising as they take the victory here.
Hey, let's shake their hands.
Yeah, you see RMG passionate about it, and they've got their, as they call the wags in the pits there, giving them a cuddle. You know, even making the finals in Open Division 1 is a big challenge, and congrats to them. But there you see Seattle Uprising are World Cup winners here for Open Division 1.
Getting that high huddle. Yeah, and that's 2 events in a row for them. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Uprising is going to be the favorite in semi-pro for the World Cup for
hands down
NXL.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's a question about that, Maddie. Which is going to be exciting because that's what, just about a month away.
Yeah.
Oh man, another year, 2015.
Where is it gone?
It does go quick.
It does.
The mics are both so it's easier.
So I think we're going to head into the pits now, so I can hear Maurice chiming in.
Yeah, let's
interview.
Yeah, let's listen in down in the pits with Maurice.
So I'm here with Uprising. Congratulations, Tommy Tucker and Nate. How did you guys do?
We had a lot of fun this weekend. We just won, and we're stoked to be here and stoked to be playing with the guys.
Yeah, it's our first time in Europe playing together as a team, so we're just happy to be here. And take first place is just a cherry on top.
How different is it compared to when you play in the States and you play here?
It's a lot different. The reffing's a little bit different. The rules are a little different, but overall, you know, it's another paintball tournament, so it's pretty similar. Competition's good.
Yeah, the competition's great out here. We just have so much experience as a team that picking up the rules real quickly was pretty easy. And yeah, like I said, it's just another paintball tournament, so we just had to play our game and came out on top.
So, but now, did you go some sightseeing? You liked it being around here? Have you seen the scenery and everything? Looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the venue here is so awesome. Like, castle right behind us, you know, right next to Paris. Such an awesome event. Can't wait to play another one next year, you know.
Oh, well, help us have you back. So, last words for you. Say, guys, to do the hi to the guys at home.
Yeah. Hey, thanks everybody that woke up early to watch us. Thank you to our sponsors, MacDev and Virtue. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Go and celebrate. So, Maurice, back to you, Maddie, or back to commercial.
It's us in the tower.
So,
Hey.
so yeah,
Surprise!
so we still got a couple more games coming at you. So don't go anywhere. And then we're going to see the final between the ML Kings and Houston Heat to see who's going to win the 2015 Millennium World Cup. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
I love that one. Yeah. Hey, they should have caught me in bronze, but that's What's that? A face? Paintball. Oh, is that Paintball magazine? That's the magazine.
That's a team ref. Yeah. I'm not sure. Way too much. Yeah. We've already seen it. Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah, we've seen it. What's that? What is this? What's the magazine? What is the magazine?
You need some entertainment in between I'll do it. It's a UK one, I think,
cool.
isn't it?
Cool.
They got some nice pictures and dossiers and everybody. She knows everything about everybody. Where's the teams?
Amazing. By the time we get to this time today, I'm just not motivated anymore. I'm thinking maybe we can...
That's what the coffee does.
I like the plastic wrap on your...
I like the Adidas shoe.
You know, I got tired of it getting wet inside. It was very uncomfortable. I can't stand wet socks, and when the wet got wet inside,
Who does?
I was miserable, even more miserable. You know, I mean, bad enough at hanging out with Maurice the whole day, but then you throw in a wet sock. I mean, hanging out with Maurice is like a wet sock.
And wet sock
Yeah.
and hook.